Yo, what's going on, guys? Did I scare you? All right, what do we have going on today, guys? How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Boom, there we go. Set up nicely. So how about that market, guys? How about that market? Let's have a look around, see what's going on, guys. Let's see what's going on. How's everybody doing? Miri is having itself a fantastic morning. Farm's having a correction after pumping for the last couple of days. BTC, guys, 68,000 BTC. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. JASMY up 3.2%. What is it? 2 cents, 05, 1.01 billion, guys. Looking juicy. Love to see it, guys. What a great morning. What a great morning. Look across the market. Wagami Games, a little bit of a correction there. Some good DCA opportunities. Pith, guys. Wow. I thought Pith was definitely going to dump today because they had a token unlock, but it pumped up like from 35 cents to 45 cents. Huge, huge pump action. All right, let's have a look who's in the chat. Mary, what's going on? How are you? How are you? Shane's in the house. Good morning. Shay Boy, what's happening, my brother? Juicy Jasmy. Boomer, what's going on, broski? Good to see you, man. William's in the house. Wes, what's up, buddy? Hey, Crypto Future family. Pluto's in the house. What's going on? The Geek, what's up, man? Hello, hello. Kevin, my brother, what's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Sun is hot in the house. Jasmy's next level. Absolutely next level, baby. To the freaking moon. Going to have a fantastic bull run this time around. Absolutely, man. Lily, what's going on? Scared me. That's the plan. Keep you on your toes. Keep you on your toes. H. Barbarina in the house. What's going on? Batlander just joining in with my fellow future crypto millionaires. 100%, man. 100%. Scared you too? Hello, hello. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you in the chat, man. Let's keep pumping. Absolutely, Alex. Absolutely. Micro Dips. What's going on, brother? Justin, what's up, man? Still waiting for the big bull run. Wonder when it will happen. It's coming, man. It's coming. I did a video outlining what the next 12 months is going to look like. So check it out. Rob Doji back at it like a crack addict. 100%, man. 100%. Can't stop, won't stop. Right? I guess I can't say bad boy for life anymore. Now that Diddy went and messed that up with his craziness. But yeah, I digress. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the market, guys. Let's see what's going on. Actually, just hang on a second here. I just gotta do something real quick here. All right. We'll have to go with the Matthew McConaughey instead of the Diddy, right? No Diddy. Good afternoon, Beebs. What's up, buddy? Scam. Beeb showing up late to the chat. Scam. Shit. All right. What do we got, guys? Yes, as I said before, fantastic stuff, guys. Market's looking good. It's a good start to the week. Bitcoin 68.4, guys. Will we see Bitcoin break back through 72 this week? Be interesting to see. If it does, how high is Jasmy going to go? It'll be nice. It will be glorious. So what are we doing here, guys? I did a couple of shorts today. So you can now get Toncoin, the open network, Toncoin on Swift. They have a couple of new listings. Also, they threw in SUI network as well. So you can check that out as well over on Swift, guys. Very, very bullish on Swift, as you guys know, obviously, right? I love me some Swift. Mora Games, guys. We haven't talked about Mora in a while. This is one of the projects we brought to the members. Mora Games is a gaming, obviously it's a gaming Web3 gaming play. They're a game, and they've partnered with and built on Miria's blockchain, Miria's network. So they say the progress is unreal. Prepare for an epic breakout on Mora Games, guys. They say migrating from the Unity engine to the Unreal engine was the best decision we've made. In just a few weeks with Unreal, we've made more progress than we did in months with Unity. The improvement in graphics and performance is remarkable, but that is a topic for another day. So making big moves, guys, is Mora Games. Very, very bullish if you're holding Mora. Big things to come, man. Big things to come. What do we got? Beeb, sorry, Rob, I've been out of town for a week. I have to get back in the swing of things. It's all good, brother. It's all good in the hood. Kevin, Jasmy and Swift to the moon. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I got a little bit of a portfolio update for my portfolio. I've made a pretty massive decision in my portfolio. I'm going to let, if you're a member of the channel or a member of the Patreon, you guys are going to know exactly what I'm doing with my portfolio today. Big move I've decided to make. So stay tuned for that. If you want to know what it is, guys, become a member of the channel or the Patreon. Links are down below for that. Links in the chat as well. Nicholas, had a blast, dude. Going to be excited for Jasmine Swift. Nice, buddy. Nice. So it's good to see you landed safely, man. That's awesome. That is awesome, brother. I hope it was great. See, I've always wanted to do skydiving, but because I'm terrified of heights and I'm terrified of my parachute not opening, I would be that one guy that it just doesn't open for. So that's just the karma of life, right? Austin, I'm keeping $100 in USDC and trying to do shorts with it. So far, I profited $10 from Spell yesterday, and I put $110 into Muse because I saw their dump, and hopefully it'll correct. And I'll keep that original $100 and keep going. Nice. Hope it works out for you, man. I hope it works out. I don't do much swing trading, to be honest with you. I don't really have the time, so normally I'll just copy pro trade or something like that over on L Bank or something. But yeah, just don't have the time to be following my swing trading and stuff, right? So Michael Vandepop says market's heating up for a big conclusion this week. Are we getting an Ethereum ETF? Likely we won't. Most likely a delay will be taking place. Initial negative reaction and then upward after. I don't think there'll be much of a negative reaction in terms of the price of Ethereum when they deny the ETF on I think Friday, right? Or Wednesday. One's on Wednesday, one's on Friday. So when they deny it, I think that this is already basically priced into Ethereum. That's the way I see it. But yeah, why jump off a perfectly good airplane? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Nah, absolutely. Some people, I don't know. I don't know. It seems fun, but yeah, damn, man. I don't know. I would be that guy that, you hear about on the news, splat. So, no, thank you. All right, what else do we got? Elizabeth in the house. What's up, dear? Hey, Rob. What did I miss? Happy Monday. Yes, it's actually a holiday in Canada today. So I don't know if it is in the States. So everything's pretty much closed today. So, but check this out. Breaking Algo Foundation, guys. Bullish on Algorand. Algo Foundation appointed to the UK Parliament's Blockchain Advisory Board. Listen up.
I am really excited to announce that the Algorand Foundation has been appointed to the APPG. The APPG is the advisory board of the All-Party Parliamentary Group on Blockchain Technologies in the UK. That's quite a mouthful, but for me, the all-party part is the most important part because the APPG is a cross-disciplinary forum. It's for parliamentarians, industry leaders, regulators, public service providers, and we're all trying to inform the narrative and the policy debate around blockchain and digital assets. And the idea is to help devise frameworks and legislation to help the UK advance what is, in my view, numerous potential welfare-enhancing use cases for digital assets and blockchain technologies. So I'm grateful to the British Blockchain Association, the APPG Secretariat, for facilitating this appointment, and I hope that we can play a good part in their long-term vision and commitment.
Guys, massive news for Algorand. Massive news. Making moves in the UK, man, which is not an easy thing to do as of late. Algorand is making moves, guys. Very, very bullish on Algorand. You know, if you've been here a while, we love Algorand on the channel. So, Kevin, we have Memorial Day next Monday. Oh, okay. So it's like a week after us. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. All right. So we also have a lot of CEO shuffling too. We saw that the ETF manager, one of the ETF managers over at BlackRock, had recently been hired on as the new CEO of JP Morgan, I believe. And now we have the largest Bitcoin ETF issuer, Grayscale, has appointed Goldman Sachs veteran as new CEO because their CEO of Grayscale stepped down. So we're seeing a lot of CEO shuffling over the last couple of weeks. I wonder what's going on and why it's happening. Very, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Something you want to pay attention to. Why is big money moving around CEOs like this? Bitcoin, it's very, very simple, guys. Bitcoin halving, boom, look at that run up, right? Bear market, Bitcoin halving, boom, look at the run up. Bitcoin halving, boom, look at the run up. And here we are, guys, Bitcoin halving. Are you ready to frickin' go? History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. We know that, right, guys? So this is how close we now are. Look how close we are to the parabolic part of the bull run, guys. It's coming. You've waited this long. Pat yourself on the back. Big things popping, little things stopping. You guys know what it is. And just to add to the bullishness, guys, look at this. Bitcoin exchange reserves fall to an all-time low of 1.7 million, guys. There's only 1.7 million Bitcoin left on exchanges. I told you guys about 3 days ago that in about 9 months, at the current pace that we're going, at the Bitcoin being bought up, in terms of the amount on reserves on exchanges, there was not going to be any Bitcoin left to buy on exchanges, guys, right? You know what happens to the price when you want to buy Bitcoin, but you can't because there is none? Yeah. Crazy things happen to the price. That's right, right? So are you ready to go? And then I did another video the other day, yesterday I think it was, along with Bitcoin only having 1.7 million left on exchanges, Jasmy actually only has 14 billion left on exchanges as well. Supply is drying up on Jasmy for exchange reserves also. So another thing to think about, guys, right? You're not going to be able to buy much more Jasmy much longer either, because there's not going to be any available on exchanges. So you can't have my cornbread, right? You can't have my cornbread. So yeah, very, very bullish, guys. Look at that. Let that sink in, man. Only 1.7 million Bitcoin left available on exchanges. Guys, supply and demand. Nacho, did everyone see the news? President and Prime Minister of Iran. Yeah, we saw that. I just tend not to talk about that stuff on the channel because, YouTube's so sensitive about what you're allowed to say, right? So over 70K this week. Yeah, it's looking like it could get 72, man. Looks like it could get 72, brother. G baby, where you been, man? Good to see you. What's good, brother? We ready to pump? Absolutely, man. Elizabeth, do you still believe Bitcoin will drop below 60? It's looking less and less like it every day. Less and less like it. We had a great weekly close above 66K. So that really helped in terms of the next leg up. If Bitcoin can get up over 70K, maybe 72K this week and have another good weekly close, we could see further upside. We're going to see, I want to see how this month closes. What's the monthly close going to look like? That's going to be very, very interesting. The cornbread is safe. Absolutely. You can't have my cornbread. Oh man, yep. Running low, guys. Running low. And also, just wide perspective for you guys. Check this out. So so this week, Nancy Pelosi's portfolio reached new heights. She made approximately $20 million in the market this year so far, and it's only May. So Greg says, so you're telling me Nancy Pelosi can make $20 million by insider trading, but if I send my friend $14 on Venmo, I have 87,000 IRS agents watching me? Yeah, it's corrupt, guys. And then they wonder, geez, why does everybody want to go into crypto? Why does everyone want to go into Bitcoin? Like, why don't they want to use fiat? Because look what you're doing with fiat. You're doing things, guys. If me or you was doing this level of insider trading and made $20 million in the first 5 months of the year, we would go to prison for life. We would go, that is a major white collar crime. We would go to prison for probably 20, 25 years for doing that, right? But they're doing it, and nobody's, where's Gary Gensler? Where's Gary Gensler? This is 100% insider trading. 100%. It's sickening. It's sickening that we would go to prison for life for something like that, and they're just doing it blatantly, and nobody cares, right? Think about all the people who are in prison right now for doing the same thing, and they're rotting for the rest of their lives in jail. That's not fair. That is not fair. It's a corrupt system, guys. Breaking Bic. Sorry, what do we got here? I guess I got to show you what I'm looking at. Bitcoin whales withdraw 15,670 BTC worth 1.04 billion from Coinbase Pro last week. That's why I said, guys, more and more Bitcoin is being pulled off exchanges. 1.7 left, guys. I'm telling you, you guys are going to look back. You're going to clip this and you're going to look back and go, damn, Rob was telling us that there was only going to be like 9 months left of Bitcoin being available, and then we weren't going to be able to buy it anymore. That's why I continue to DCA, man. Gary's blowing for $1. 100%, man. 100%. Corruption at its finest. All right, check this out, guys. 37 altcoin partnerships you should know about. So as we see, we've got a lot here, right? Obviously, Render and NVIDIA, Apple and HBO, Solana with Google, AVAX with MasterCard, Theta with Google, Jasmy, boom, Sony. Love to see it, guys. Love to see it. That's why I wanted to highlight that. What else do we got going on? Oh, yes. Keep an eye out for the upcoming ETH spot ETF deadlines, guys. We have one on Wednesday and we have one on Friday, but obviously, whatever happens on Wednesday, Friday's irrelevant. Friday is irrelevant because whatever happens on Wednesday is going to determine, obviously, everything, right? They're not going to deny the one on Wednesday and approve the one on Friday. That's not a thing that's going to happen, right? So, VanEck Ethereum ETF is due on Wednesday. Final decision. They cannot kick the can down the road any further. So we're going to see them deny the it's Grayscale. Sorry. We're going to see them deny the ETF, and then we're going to see lawsuits start getting launched against the SEC by BlackRock and Grayscale and VanEck and ARK Invest and Invesco and iShares and Fidelity. They're all going to sue. They're all going to sue. 100%. Right? So Gary's going to have to make a decision. Do I want to get sued by every major asset manager institution in the country and lose every case? Like boom, 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 boom. Do I want to rack up like 6 to 8 losses in a row here inside of a month, right? Because listen, they did this very strategically, guys. Make no mistake about it. They adjusted all of these ETFs. I looked into it. All these ETFs for the Ethereum spot applications, right? All these applications, they're all constructed identically to the Bitcoin ETF. spot Bitcoin ETF, right? So Gary doesn't have a leg to stand on. The only thing that he can say in court is that he is investigating Ethereum because he thinks it's a security, right? Which is going to force his hand and tell him that he has to make a decision. Are you suing them or not? You can't just say we're investigating them forever so they can't have an Ethereum ETF, right? So no matter how you slice it, so Gary's going to get sued by all these institutions, and then he's going to say, I need to go after Ethereum because it's a security. Then he's going to sue Ethereum Foundation. Then he's going to lose against the Ethereum Foundation because I'm sorry, but Ethereum's not a security either. And I mean, the thing is, so listen, the initial ICO of Ethereum was a security sale. It was. However, it's also past the statute of limitations for Gary to go after them for that. So the only thing he can go after is the staking mechanism of Ethereum now that it's proof of stake, right? The problem with that is that a lot of cryptos are proof of stake. And, you know, if he was to win, that case would be devastating to like all proof of stake projects, basically, right? So I don't see that happening, guys. I don't see Gary winning. So either way, this is all just a delay tactic, guys. It's all just Gary delaying the inevitable. At some time, we will see an Ethereum ETF, spot ETF, but Gary's going to delay it. It might not happen until next year because, listen, these court cases take months and months and months. You know, so like with BlackRock and everybody getting ready to sue the SEC for denying these ETFs, those cases probably won't come to a conclusion until the end of this year, beginning of next year, right? And then he's going to drag his feet filing a lawsuit against Ethereum. Look how long the lawsuit took against Ripple. It's still going on. It's been over 3 years, right? So, yeah, I mean, could be a long time before we see an Ethereum ETF if that's how it plays out. If Gary sues him and goes into court, Gary will eventually lose. However, there is a light at the end of the tunnel here, guys, okay? And that light is that two-pronged light, okay? One, Gary Gensler's term is up at the SEC in January, right? So that's like 7 months away, something like that, right? His term is up. And secondly, this is an election year, and Trump announced yesterday that if he wins the election, one of his first decisions is he's going to fire Gary Gensler. He came out and announced that. I covered it yesterday. I think it was yesterday I covered it. So he's going to get rid of Gary Gensler as soon as he gets in office, right? So either way, Gary's done, right? So even if he does file a lawsuit against Ethereum, somebody else comes in, they could drop that lawsuit very, very quickly, right? Let's say they give the job to Hester Pierce or something like that, which a lot of people are wanting. Then that lawsuit likely gets dropped anyways, right? Most likely all these lawsuits get dropped. Just settle it out of court, drop them, whatever you're going to do, right? New regime in power, Gary's gone. So that's the light at the end of the tunnel here. Gary can only, at the worst case scenario, Gary can only push this for another 7 months. And then he is gone, right? So, and whoever comes in can override all of his bullshit decisions. So, Jasmy would have locked up 800 mil by December, which will be the beginning of the next bull run. How will that 800 mil affect the price in your opinion? It'll affect it a little bit, but not, listen, that's also going at the current pace, right? I've also talked about multiple times about how I believe that they're going to increase the amount that they lock up on a monthly basis once they figure out. Because like I said, if they're truly trying to reach their goal of 14 billion in supply, circulating supply by 2026, then they're going to have to increase the amount they're locking up, right? The problem is, listen, there's only 14 billion left on exchanges, guys. And I covered that a few days ago. There's only 14 billion Jasmy left in circulation. That's not a lot, guys. It's not a lot. lot of people already hold like a couple of million each. So 14 billion is not a lot globally. So keep that in mind. This week's going to be fun. Absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to streaming that's another thing too, guys. We're going to be live streaming the two bills that they're going to be considering in the House this week. The CBDC Surveillance Act bill, which is going to protect people from obviously, government overreach and putting guardrails in place so that the government cannot shut down our money on CBDCs or surveil our money on CBDCs, putting these laws in place, right? So it's very important to crypto that. And then we also have the other one that's going to define the SEC's role. I can't remember what it's called, the Securities Realignment Act or something like that. So we're going to be live streaming both of those this week. So very, very important bills, guys, that we need passed and we need to watch, right? Swift coin, absolutely, man. Love Swift coin. Very bullish, guys. I am on a major Swift coin run lately. I'm telling you, man. I am so bullish on Swift lately. So bullish on Swift. Yeah, 68K BTC. Yeah, where are we right now? Are we 68,375? Very nice. We can have a nice daily close. Be a good step forward. Bruno, what's up, buddy? If ETH ETF gets approved, where do you see ETH getting to this bull run? I think if we get it this bull run, we'll probably see ETH somewhere between $8,000 to $10,000 in my opinion. But I don't know, man. It's a toss-up whether it's going to happen or not. Do you believe Binance will remove Jasmy from the innovation zone in the next couple of months, just in time to fire up the afterburners? I think the next possible time for them to remove it is going to be July. And I think it's a real possibility. I talked with Dib Metaverse about it, and he was saying that in his X Spaces, I believe it was, he had said that he believes that the reason they didn't remove it, the Panasonic partnership came out a little bit too late. So that will probably have more of an impact in July than it did in April. So yes, I think there is a strong possibility we see it in July. Sorry, but this is the thing, guys. We got to make sure that we're letting Binance know on X. We got to tag them in everything, right? We got to let them know our displeasure with what they're doing, right? Take it out of the innovation zone. It works, guys. Trust me, it works. How many content creators have you seen that like their YouTube channel gets shut down and then their community tags YouTube on X about it and harasses them and they get their channel back? Same thing, guys. Same concept, right? Harass them on X. Harass Binance on X until they freaking take it out of the innovation zone, right? They need to see the community strong. Once the PDL is released, for all tokens will be locked up like crazy. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Rob, your bullishness might make me another 500K Swift. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, brother. That's a good thing. We're trying to make some money out there, right? Trying to make that dollar bills, y'all. As always, guys, if you're new here, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. All right. So what do we have? Let's have a look at what we have here. Like I said, we're going to be streaming these guys, but let's have a quick look here by Ron Hammond. Says this week in Congress in crypto, without a doubt, this is the biggest week for crypto in DC. This week's bill currently sitting on the president's desk, a House full floor vote on the comprehensive market structure bill, and a decision on the Ethereum ETF. Here's the latest. So that's another thing you have to remember, that we have that other bill, right? The one that just passed the House and the floor is now on the president's desk. If he's going to veto it or not, right? He said he's going to veto it, but I don't know, man. Like, it's an election year. Trump has come out and been very pro crypto. You would have to think that Biden's advisors are in his ear saying, dude, you cannot continue to do this anti-crypto thing with Trump, because Trump is starting to win in the early polls, especially against young Democrat voters, because they're pro-crypto, and Biden is trying to kill crypto, so they're not going to vote for him, right? his people need to get in his ear and tell him, like, dude, you're losing because of this. You need to stop. And then the White House needs to send somebody down to the SEC, sit down with Gary and say, Gary, you're costing us this election. You need to chill, dude, right? These conversations are going to happen, guys. Make no mistake about it. They're not going to risk losing the presidential office for something stupid like fighting crypto. It's just not worth it, right? They're going to give up all of their power because they want to fight crypto. Sometimes you got to pick which hill you're going to die on. And I just don't see the Democrats being willing. Like, we're already seeing the Democrats abandon this whole Gary Gensler, Elizabeth Warren thing in Congress, right? They see which way the wind is blowing, guys, and they're not going to be voted out because of this stupid army that Elizabeth Warren wants to create, right? So at the end of the day, you're going to see Elizabeth Warren and Gary Gensler out on their asses, right? To be honest with you, I haven't been thinking about the innovation zone because to me, it's just, I agree, son. It's not, the only reason I think about it is because I get asked about it all the time. For me personally, it's not that big of a deal. I know Jasmy's going to do amazing things no matter what, but I get asked about it, and some people just take it as being so massively important. So I have to make sure that I'm keeping everyone up to date on everything, as it is, right? So, but to me, it's not that big of a deal either. What's up, Rob? Jasmy fam, future millionaires? Yes. Future millionaires, guys, listen, as I always say, you're not broke. You're just pre-rich, right? Remember that. All right, what else do we got? Oh, yeah, so we were looking at this. That's right. So number 2, the SAB, the SAB 121 CRA is a surprise to everyone in D.C. The SAB 121 vote garnered 60 votes in the Senate. It now sits on the president's desk waiting for Biden's decision. And he has until May 28th, which is 8 days left, guys. The Speaker of the House and the Senate Majority Leader both voted in support. Biden stated he would veto it before the House vote, but considering so many senior Senate DC voted for it, the White House is now in a bind. SAB 121 is the most bipartisan CRA vote, with the exception of the DC crime bill, which had 33 Democrats in support. The DC crime CRA is important because Biden also signaled he would veto it early on. But after a significant break from many of his own party, he decided to reverse his position and sign it. So this has happened before, right? So there is a precedent for Biden revising his position here. But it is hard to dictate which direction he'll go. Having senior Ds in support can give him cover. The thing is, he's probably got Elizabeth Warren screaming in his ear right now, you can't sign this, you can't sign this, you can't sign this. However, if he doesn't necessarily have to sign it, guys, remember that. If he does nothing and chooses not to sign it, it still goes into law, right? It's just if he vetoes it that it doesn't go into law. So the FIT 21, this is finally the week after several years, dozens of bills and multitude of hearings. The House is slated to vote on the crypto regulatory framework debate. Debate will begin Wednesday, and we will either see a vote late Wednesday afternoon or Thursday. So Wednesday, guys, I will be streaming that. It's very important, that bill, so make sure you're here for that. So yeah, a lot of big things coming up, guys, this week in Congress, and we're going to be live streaming all of it. So do not miss it. Beebs, Reddit was added again with the meme stock, FFIE. It went from 3 cents to around $2 this morning. Can we see another GameStop? Interesting. I love that kind of stuff, guys. It's an exciting narrative, I'm broke till I'm rich. Well, Jasmy tanked when Binance puts in the innovation zone. I'm assuming we see a solid pump when they make it out. I don't know. I don't think we will. honestly, Beebs. I think we'll see a little bit of a pump, but I don't think that it's going to pump the way people think that it is because it was removed from the innovation zone. I think most people are just going to go, whatever, right? I really feel that way. I don't think it'll have a bit of a pump, but nothing major, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think that people are numb to hearing about it. It's just not that big a deal to them anymore, right? When people hear about something constantly for the last year, it's like, I don't care anymore, right? So once it gets removed, people are the general attitude for that is basically, yeah, it's going to be removed out of the innovation zone anyway. Who cares, right? It'll happen eventually. So I think that's the general attitude about it. What do you got? Jasmy could pump soon. Can it reach all-time high mark? So Jasmy Crypto displays a bullish pennant pattern, and the coin has sustained gains above the key EMAs. Additionally, the key metrics have turned green and anticipated a breakout. For weeks, the Jasmy price held the gains amidst the broader crypto market correction. Still, the coin trades in a bullish trajectory and might trigger a breakout soon. At press time, Jasmy is trading at 2 cents 0.62 with an intraday drop of 2.89%, reflecting buyer accumulation in the last session. It has a monthly return ratio of minus 11.20% and 318% yearly. Revealing a short-term bullish trend. The pair of Jasmy BTC is at 60306 BTC, and the market cap is 98.20 million. What? That's not right. They're missing an 8. 988 million. They're missing a digit there. Yeah, it's right now. It's actually right now. It's 1.01 billion. The daily charts of Jasmy highlights a bullish pennant formation, and the breakout is in the cards. In addition, the crypto is poised for a sharp up move towards the 52-week high of 2 cents 5 soon. Sources Trading View. This week, after the U.S. CPI data, most of the altcoins picked up bullish momentum and revealed investor speculation. Going forward, the trading volume significantly increased and surged over 19.02% to 75 million. Oh, the 24-hour trading volume is what they were talking about. Okay. The RSI curve highlighted a positive crossover and reached the overbought zone. Similarly, the MACD indicator registered a bullish crossover and depicted green bars on the histogram. Per the tweet, Jasmy's price has crossed the upper Bollinger Band region and is ready to pump 2x gains ahead. Very nice. 2x gains. I'll take that. Here's the tweet. Jasmy is bullish here. There's definitely going to pump at least 2x from here. Bought a huge bag and holding. So a 2x from here, guys, would put Jasmy somewhere around 4 cents 1. 4 cents 1 would be roughly where Jasmy's going to end up. Additionally, the majority of key metrics have suggested the upcoming bull run and might rally ahead. Following the price increment, the investors have significant long positions and highlighted a buying pressure. I think I'm going to put a long in on Jasmy as well, to be honest with you. The open interest data reveals a sharp spike over 12.28% to $30.57 million in the last 24 hours. The immediate support level for Jasmy is 1 cent 92 and 1 cent 85, whereas the key upside hurdle to around 2 cents 1, followed by 2 cents 2. JasmyCoin, the price has triggered bullish momentum and might stretch the up move in the following session. Moreover, the price action favors the buyers and highlights a sharp uptick can be seen very soon. Another leg up coming, guys. Another leg up coming. Not 3 cents to $2 today in 52-week time frame. Oh, okay. And are you still expecting sideways summer? I am. It's gonna feel like a sideways summer. It's gonna be grinding upwards just at a slow pace, right? So we're going to see pumps, then we're going to see a little bit of a dump. We're going to see pumps. It's going to go sideways, but in an upward trajectory, if that makes any sense. Just a slow pace, right? So it's going to feel like it's going sideways. I'm not expecting it to really start to run up until around July. Bitcoin price reaches new highs. Bitcoin's price has soared past 67,000 mark, currently sitting at 66.7, but it's actually over 68 now. Altcoins have turned, altcoins have turned bearish. Altcoins are pumping. This trend has been seen before, with the first quarter surge paused for weeks. Despite a quick rebound this week, doubts persist regarding a new all-time high in the short term. I don't know who's writing this. As Bitcoin briefly touched 67, it's actually over 68 now. Whoever wrote this is very, very inaccurate. Very inaccurate, but let's keep going. Bitcoin briefly touched 67.7 before retreating by $1,000. That was yesterday. Analysts are eyeing the next developments. Dan Crypto Trades identifies 72,000 as a significant resistance level, noting that the price formed a substantial cluster around 67.4. He's also highlighted obstacles at 68,000 and a crucial liquidity zone beyond 72. Should Bitcoin face a downturn at 60,000 region remains a key support level. Upcoming events such as the Federal Reserve minutes release on Wednesday and the ETH ETF decision later in the week could introduce further volatility to the cryptocurrency market. Dan Crypto Trades also emphasized that 100-day moving average as a long-term support for Bitcoin, suggesting it is a reliable metric for gauging medium to long-term momentum. Another well-known analyst, Rect Capital, expressed optimism, indicating that Bitcoin needs only a 1% increase to confirm a new phase in the bull market, which we saw. Credible Crypto echoed cautionary sentiment, predicting a potential retest around 60,000. He mentioned that 62 to 63K range could offer temporary relief, but might ultimately give way. The altcoins possibly facing substantial losses in the event of 59,000 test. Monitor the 72,000 resistance level for potential breakout opportunities. Keep an eye on the 100-day moving average as long-term support indicator, and 60,000 region remains a critical support level to watch. Be prepared for market volatility due to the upcoming Federal Reserve minutes and ETH ETF decisions. In conclusion, while Bitcoin has achieved a significant milestone by surpassing 67K, market participants remain cautious. Analysts highlight key resistance and support levels, urging investors to stay informed of forthcoming economic events that may impact the cryptocurrency landscape. And we have a lot of those events this week, guys. A lot of them. And we're going to be here for all of it. Now we have to do our morning check-in on the Dixie, as always, guys. She's still kind of trading sideways here. We need this to really collapse again. We need another big red candle, right? That's what we want to see. And what are we looking at? What is the let's have a look at the S&P 500. Still all-time highs, guys, for the S&P. Very, very bullish for crypto. Love to see that. All right, what's my good buddy Jesse got to say? Jesse says, Grayscale, the company behind GBTC that charges 6 times the fees of BlackRock, is changing CEOs, likely due to the outflows of 329,541 BTC since the ETFs went live in January 11th. Why this matters? If the new CEO can stop the outflow leak and sell the company, the bull run is on. Sorry. So Jesse's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Though the rates that the former CEO chose was an absolutely terrible idea. Terrible idea. They saw more than half their holders leave as a result. Like, what were they thinking? A 6x fee, 6 times higher than BlackRock's. Of course, they were going to freaking suffer losses at that point. Asinine. And Lark Davis says Bitcoin supply on exchanges is at a new lows. There will soon be a time when there's no Bitcoin left on exchanges. Stack it while you can. Guys, I was saying that at the beginning of the stream. There's only, at the current pace, there's only about 9 months left, give or take, of BTC left on in reserve on exchanges. Then there's no more. Then there's no more, right? Then what's going to happen is these companies like BlackRock and all that, they're going to start contacting the miners directly and buying it directly from the miners. And then we will be completely cut off from being able to buy Bitcoin at that point, because the miners will just sell it directly to these hedge funds, and we'll be completely cut off from it. You'll have no choice but to buy your Bitcoin through BlackRock or Fidelity or one of them via ETF, right? That's been the plan all along, guys. They're going to buy it all. Then we won't have no choice but to go through them to get it, right? It's really ingenious when you think about it. Shane, I was hoping to DCA till September. Should I try more aggressive when I can? Only if you can afford it, Shane. Yes, if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, don't break your bank, right? Just do what you can, man, right? I sacrifice where I can personally. I don't eat out. I don't go out clubbing. I work 4 jobs. Like I do what I can. So yeah. X marks the spot in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, that's what I would suggest, brother. Just do what you can. Don't break your bank, but do what you can. So yeah. All right, let's have another look over at the market. Pow, what do we got? BTC 68.6. It's making another move up, guys. Look at that. Almost 68.7. I think we're about to see another run up on BTC. What's Jasmy doing? 2 cents 5. Let's see what happens here real quick. Do we break 68.7 here? Let's find out, or do we have a little bit more of a pullback? Bitcoin's market cap's gone up 0.03 trillion, for whatever that's worth, in the last couple of minutes. I think we're seeing another run, guys. I think we're starting to see another run right now. Yeah, well, just kind of went sideways there, but yeah, I think we're starting to see another run. Going to have a good daily close again today, guys. Jasmy up 4.3%. 2 cents 06, baby. Let's freaking go. Rob, I read your question yesterday. Are you still bullish on KASPA? I'm very bullish on KASPA. Yes, 100%, man. I'm just trying to raise some awareness about KASPA, brother. People need to understand that it's still going to have a fantastic run. And wait till you see, Beebs. Wait till you see. I'm going to let you guys know on the member side and at the Patreon. I'm making a big move in my portfolio today. So wait till you see. You're going to be like, damn. I did add some Swift this week. Nice. Stacking. Absolutely, man. Fantastic idea. Fantastic. All right, guys. As always, make sure you're clicking like. Click the subscribe button, guys. Join the family. We'd love to have you here. Support the channel. Let's keep the channel growing. That's the news for this morning. I will be back this evening for the daily close around 7 Central. What's your prediction on KASPA? $3 to $5. $3 to $5 on KASPA. I got in heavy in KASPA below a cent. So, and then I was also still going heavy into it, even when it was like 3 cents. And I was telling everybody, I remember being on the channel. It was me. I'm pretty sure it was Beebs, Fax. And we were talking like a year ago, and we were like, KASPA, guys, when it was 3 cents, we were like, KASPA, buy KASPA, right? And no, like some people listened, some people didn't, and it went up to like 18, 19 cents or something, right? And right now, what is it? It's 12.5 cents, guys. KASPA, $3 to $5, man. $3 to $5, definitely. I agree. Yeah, absolutely, man. So, all right, guys, I will see you guys in about 5 hours. We'll be back for the evening live stream. And yeah, make sure you guys are here. For some reason, the evening live streams don't do as well as the morning live streams. So I don't know why that is, but make sure you guys are here. And once again, man, make sure you're smashing the like and the subscribe button. Tom, stacking up again on measurable data token, MDT. Go on MDT. You can pay my gas and car finance bill again. 9 months straight trading with this one. Okay. I'll look at MDT. Measurable data. $36 million market cap. Not bad, not bad. 6 cents. All-time high of 16 cents. It's got a lot of listings. Well, they don't really have an X page. That's not great. What's their website? Measurable data token. Control and monetize your data. Is this supposed to be a competitor to Jasmy? It seems similar. Check this out. Control and monetize your data. What does MDT's consumer-oriented product Reward Me, an app that rewards you for your data, for the data you contribute? Sounds like a PDL ripoff. Do less, earn more, secure all. How does it work? I'm going to have to do a deep dive into this project, guys. I'm going to let you know because this sounds exactly like Jasmy. So I'm going to do a deep dive on this, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. Anybody tell me what time is the daily close in the UK? All you got to do, man, listen, BatesCoin, the daily close is at 7 p.m. Central here in the West, right here in Canada and the US. So all you got to do is just type into Google what time is 7 p.m. Central Canada to UK time, and Google will just tell you. Because I honestly, I have no idea. So, like, I could look right now. What time is it in the UK now? Like right now, it's 7:50 p.m. there, right? So let's round it up to 8 o'clock. We'll say it's 2 o'clock here. So you're looking at so 8 o'clock, 2. So you're 6 hours ahead of us. So 7 p.m. here would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It will be 1 o'clock in the morning your time. Hopefully that helps you out, my brother. And also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Help us out. Help us grow, guys. Trying to get to 5K subs. Jasmy's better, but this MDT is... I just use monthly. I hold Jasmy for my goal. Nice. Well, I'm going to do a deep dive into it, man, and we'll have a look at it, and we'll kind of, you know, maybe I'll do a video on it, and we'll kind of see what it does. Thanks for bringing it to us, oh brother. Thank you so much for that, man. Much, much appreciated. All right, guys, that is it for me. I'll be back this evening. Have yourselves a great afternoon, guys. I'm going to go enjoy the sun with my little guy. It's nice outside, and everything's closed today. It's a holiday, so I'll see you guys in about 5 hours.